Here are two really simple drills you can use the next time you're out on court to practice hitting faster serves with more spin. Now, these drills require the continental grip, so make sure you've got the base knuckle of your index finger and your heel pad on panel number 2. That's the continental. Drill number 1, wear a birthday hat on your head and hit the hat off going from front to back. I came up with this drill back in 2014 when I was teaching kids to stay away from the waiter's tray. And I told them that unicorns can't serve correctly because their racket would hit the horn. Look at Sam Groth, fastest server of all time, 163 miles an hour. Kyrgios, Osaka, look at Roger Federer. If any of you know Roger Federer, please let me know how I can contact him. If he were to wear a birthday hat on his head, he would hit the hat off every time, and it would completely change the way serves are taught around the world, and everyone would improve and hit much better serves. So let me know. I'll put my email in the description. You can contact me. Let me know how I can get in touch with Roger Federer and get on court with him, make a video on it. So let me hit a couple serves here, and I'm going to hit the birthday hat off my head. That was a good serve. See, you don't want to lay your racket back like this. You want a circular motion, because a circular motion is going to help build racket speed. We want 360 degrees of motion. Last one. So go out and wear a birthday hat. Please don't be embarrassed. I've hit probably 10,000 serves in my life wearing a birthday hat, and I'm making a video on it. So please don't be embarrassed. Get a birthday hat, put it on, hit serves, knock it off from front to back, and you'll instantly feel the increased racket speed, which you can use for both power and for spin. Drill number 2 really helps us get away from the waiter's tray position. The waiter's tray is a killer, strings facing up, and then you don't get any of that pronation as you're hitting. Pronation is really the fastest way we're going to move that racket through contact. So it's vital that we come around on edge. And if you watch the pros, they sometimes come even more around closed where the strings are actually facing down. And that's what I want to embrace with this second drill. I actually want you to hit the ball with the wrong side of the racket. You can imagine or actually wear the birthday hat and then hit the ball with the wrong side of the racket. If you look at John Isner, when he brings his racket around, hits the birthday hat, his elbow drives up, when he's in this position, his strings are facing down. That means he normally goes up and pronates, but you can, if you want, just stay in that position. And it teaches you that palm down position and that palm down feeling that you want to have before you go up and cut the ball with spin or pronate a little earlier and hit a little flatter. So practice hitting serves where you use the back side of the racket. I'm going to get the party hat again, and I'm going to hit a serve doing both drills. I'm going to hit the birthday hat off my head, and I'm going to use the wrong side of the racket to get away from that waiter's tray position. I'm not going to serve very fast, but that feeling, it's so different than what is typically used out on courts. You know, there are people off to my right here as I'm serving, and most of them, and it's typical, it's around the world, most players point their strings up to the sky. And if they were to wear a birthday hat and use the back of their strings, they would feel what it's like to make the circular motion and then while making the circle, not point the strings up. So if you're someone who goes into that waiter's tray position with your strings up, bring the racket around and hit a couple serves where you use the back of the racket. Now, obviously you want to learn to bring it around like this and then turn at the last second, but most players know to do that, but they don't know how to do it. And those true drills are going to get it done. Now, if you're looking for new people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, maybe you keep beating the people you typically play against, and maybe just a couple miles down the road, there's somebody who can really give you a challenge, but you don't know them. Join playyourcourt.com/2minutetennis. My link is in the description and pinned in the first comment, and find those players. You can also find coaches in your local area too. Please go out and get a birthday hat. Knock the birthday hat off of your head and bring the racket around and practice using the wrong side of the racket just to get away from that waiter's tray position. You use these two drills to improve the power and spin on your serve, there's no doubt. You're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.